Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel, TammyTalks here. Alright, I have not been covering the Xscape, SWV, Latasha, Candy, Tamika. I haven't been covering all that drama play by play because it has been so much. But, Tamika Scott finally released the receipts that we have all been calling for, that people have been wanting, that basically Tasha and Rocky forced her to put out. It was basically a put up or shut up type of situation. So, a little bit of backstory for those of you that do not watch the Queens of R&B, SWV, and Xscape. On this show, it came out in the first episode that Tamika Scott is alleging that her sister Latocha Scott stole $30,000 plus in royalty money from her. So since that episode, which is almost a month now, it has been this back and forth of Latasha saying that she didn't steal anything, Tamika saying that she did, Candy and like Tiny's mother kind of being like, well, this did go to your house. So like it's been a lot, right? So after all these different videos, the back and forth, the last video that Tasha put up where she just kind of dragged the entire group and her sister, Tamika said enough is enough, and Tamika posted the receipts that she had. One of the receipts, the first one, is a text message from Rocky that is threatening to release Tamika's sex tape that she put out, I guess, years ago. So that's called revenge porn, Rocky. So you can't do that without being sued, in case he didn't know that. And then the next receipt is the actual paperwork. So Tamika did this video with Tiny's mother, who is the one that set them up with Sound Exchange so that they could start to receive these royalty checks. Like Tamika said, it's not one $30,000 check, it is multiple checks, okay? So, Tiny's mother did this thing where she set everybody up and was calling everybody asking, hey, did you get your checks? Did you get your check? Did you get your check? Tamika Scott did not receive her check. So Tiny's mother was like, that's wild. Let me see if I can find out where your checks are because I definitely put your address down. Come to find out, as Tamika's been stating, the paperwork was changed from her address in New York where she was to Tasha's address. So Tamika posts the actual paperwork, the first paperwork that shows where the address, what it should be. And then Tamika also shows the paperwork that shows it was changed to Tasha's address. She then also shows Tasha's paperwork that has the same address listed. Tamika also shows us the back of one of the checks that is showing a signature that she is saying is not hers. And then coupling that with showing Rocky's signature when we find out Rocky's name is Edward Bibbins. So the checks were going to your house, Tasha. Rocky definitely signs underneath the check. Now, here's the thing that people have to kind of realize, because some people are going to say, well, how do we know that that's real? Whatever the case. The only reason that Rocky would have to sign underneath Tamika's name is if she was saying, this check here I am forwarding or passing on, or you can put this into this person's account. Because you can't do that otherwise. If I get a check in my name, I can't have Jane Doe put it into her account unless we both sign on top of the check. That's why it has the endorse field. So it's showing that Rocky definitely signed onto that check to get that check deposited into his account. Allegedly. This is such a mess. This is like, it's sad to see this family go through this. It's sad to see any family go through this. But like they always tell people, reality TV breaks up families, reality TV breaks up friendships, and reality TV breaks up groups. And in this case, it is breaking up a group and it's breaking up a family. You hate to see this. But what is baffling to me is, Latasha, you know that y'all allegedly took this check. So why are you out blasting and basically all but telling Tamika post the receipt? Why? Like y'all know that y'all took this girl's money. Y'all know that y'all took this girl's money. But you got so much pride and stupidity that you are going to keep this lie up. Because let's be real, y'all. Candy speak on it, very personable. You can tell that it's her laying out the facts, having a good time with it while proving people wrong. Tamika, it's very personable, it's very organic. It's Tamika sitting back, telling her side of the story from whatever situation. But then you turn around, and when it comes to Tasha's, it was very rigid and scripted, and she's relying so much on sound effects, and she's inserting videos to be shady. And I mean, like we've all said it, it looked like Tasha was reading off of like some type of teleprompter. It looked like she was. It just did. There are so many people that are saying, why didn't Tamika persecute her sister? I mean, I look, y'all, I have a sibling. I have an older brother. It would be very hard for me, very, very hard for me to take my brother and sue him. It would be. But I also feel like, Tamika, girl, why did you wait this late to say something? Because it really did seem like when she said, you stole my check, it seemed like Tasha was caught off guard by that. So I don't remember, because again, I haven't been watching the play by play of this. So I don't remember if Tasha had said that she heard this before or if this was brand new information. But make sure y'all go watch Tamika's video on YouTube. She lays out a bunch of facts. But I'm gonna tell you this, Rocky and Latasha, y'all cannot put out that girl's sex tape. How did they get the sex tape? Tamika's saying that she made a sex tape in her 20s. She gave it to her sister to, I guess, kind of hold for her to keep it safeguarding. Her sister and Latasha and Rocky then said that they lost it, but it was in a safe that nobody has the password to, but her and her husband, but somehow the tape is missing. Now all of a sudden, y'all have the tape. And this is how you know Rocky is stupid, because you're using a paper trail to try to threaten this woman. That is revenge porn. Didn't we see that on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? And how you can't do that? This is not a new thing. You can't threaten or blackmail somebody with their sex tape that you're not even in. Rocky's also alleging that Tamika has been sending him naked, inappropriate pictures. Motown Gospel, what are y'all gonna do? I'm not for stopping anybody's bag by any means. That's not my MO. That's not what I do. I don't think stuff like that is okay by any means whatsoever. But at the same time, Motown Gospel, like, this is yikes. Because what are y'all going to do about this? How do you proceed to move forward with this woman putting out a gospel and inspirational record when it came out and there is now proof and receipts that she allegedly stole $30,000 plus from her sister? Everything about Tasha's rollout and release has been botched. Everything about it. Everything about it has been botched. Tasha's having a horrific month. In her eyes, she might think it's a good month because her single came out. But, like, is it really getting the reception that you would have gotten if this show hadn't came out? No. Absolutely not. You're not getting the reception. You're not getting the whoa that you would be getting, the support that you would be getting if this show wouldn't have come out with, this damning news coming out. Tasha's album or her EP is supposed to drop April 7th, next week. Today is Wednesday, March 29th. How do y'all think that rollout or that release is going to go next week? I really feel like Motown Gospel in general, that deal is probably for one EP so we can see how this works. We'll see what the reception is. We'll see what the numbers is. And that might have been, we'll see how this goes. If this is successful, then we'll go and maybe do another one with you. This is terrible. This is terrible. It's hard. Like, it's actually hard to watch. We are watching a family disintegrate. Because at this point now, Tamika puts out these receipts. Tasha's done with her. We know that Tasha's done. I'm sure Tamika's mama, Miss Gloria, is going to send her another inappropriate, rude, nasty voicemail like we heard in, what was that, episode 2? We know that Tasha all but is kicked out of Xscape. Y'all have proven that the three of y'all can be a trio. Tamika can sing all her sister's parts without the extra runs. Wowza. What a chaotic mess. But like I said before, y'all, go ahead, go to Tamika's channel. It's called The Real Tamika Scott. The video is like 18 minutes or so. She posts the receipts. She posts everything actually on screen. Y'all go ahead, take a look at that. Latasha, what are you going to do now? What a chaotic mess. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, hop in the comment section, y'all. Let's talk about this, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.